AITA for canceling dinner while my husband was at work. Context: my husband owns a coffee shop that usually closes at 10 p.m., but sometimes he would close it earlier if he wants to. Tonight, my 24F husband, 25M, told me that we should eat out for dinner since we didn't have food at home. I said yes, and suggested that we go out around 9 p.m. and told him I'll put the kids to bed at 8 p.m. with the house clean and everything. He agreed, and by 8:30 both kids were already asleep and the house was clean. I messaged him that I'm ready and if we could go now. He said that he still has a customer, and I was fine with it and mentioned something about the food. However, he didn't respond. Then 9:30 rolled around, so I messaged him again. Nothing. At this point I was starving and getting hangrier by the minute. I kept messaging and calling him but no response. I was getting upset because he does this all the time. I would usually be fine, but tonight I was hungry, plus the kids woke up. I messaged him that I was going to just fry an egg and this dinner is over, he can eat out alone. That's when he started messaging me again telling me he was busy and he could just order me food, but I told him to forget it because I'm not going to starve myself again waiting for him. He got upset and said that I should be more understanding because he was working, but he does this so much that I don't want to deal with it anymore. Am I wrong? I'm not mad that we didn't go out, it was the principle of just telling me if we were going to eat or not. Edit to add. I didn't mention a lot of things that y'all want an info about, so here goes. 1. Who was looking after the kids? This one caused a mass panic, lol. My dad lives with us, he usually looks after them. 2. What did the kids and grandpa eat, if there weren't any food? The dinner I cooked earlier that night, I didn't cook anything for me and hubby, 'cause he wanted to eat out. 3. Why not have a snack? I did, but it wasn't cutting it 'cause I was an exhausted mom that needs more than just snack at that point, plus, if I eat any more I would have lost my appetite. 4. Why not just go to his place and bring food? We live in a small town, the shop was located in a neighborhood that is unsafe to walk at night. I don't have any means of transportation, and doing a 20 walk isn't really a safe option. 5. He said he was busy with a customer. He said that around 8:30, dinner the date was 9, which was the time the customer left. However, relatives came by and he wanted to entertain them, but he didn't bother to tell me that until around 10:30. 6. Why suggest dinner at 9, when shop close at 10? The place he wanted to go to closes at 10, but since we often go there around that time, it has become a habit for him to message the resto beforehand, so when we arrive the food is ready and we're out of there after 30 minutes. 7. Don't plan a date during the work hours. I agree, poor planning, but earlier in our convo he was complaining that it was a slow night and should just close the shop early. 8. What do you mean he does this all the time? I mean, he would make a plan and not go through with it, and that's not just when he's working. He would make plans with me then be out with others friends/family later. When our time come to do something, he would stop responding and would respond much later. 9. Ungrateful for being a witch that he had to work late, while I just sat my spoiled butt waiting for food in my mouth. I was going to ruin the business with my attitude. Where did y'all get that? I was fully capable of feeding myself, but he insisted on the dinner together. Also, why would I want to ruin a business I initially funded? I also work, and am the main provider. I didn't think this info was relevant, y'all are wild for making that assumption. The part that I was upset was not giving me a quick update, not the part that he was still working. Thank you for everyone's response. I appreciate it. I will discuss setting hard boundaries regarding set times for dates. Also, it was hilarious seeing y'all making assumptions about me. Thanks for the laugh.